Ladies, are you tired of looking for the perfect man?
No.
Well, then do we have the perfect thing for you? Meet David. Ooh, wait, not the right photo. Meet David. Oh, that one's even worse. Meet David. There we go. The almost perfect man. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, what can David do for me? And sometimes I wonder to check out his amazing qualities. Ladies, are you tired of boring, no personality whack jobs? Well, David's got the creative finesse that puts Pablo Picasso to shame. Just look at how in touch he is with his feminine side while he decorates those cookies. Or how about his summer project that combined all of his walking moments? That's pretty neat, huh? Okay, so maybe his creativity is still a work in progress. But what about curiosity, huh? If you want a hot, steamy romance, you gotta be curious, right? Yeah, and David's curiosity is second to none. He wanted to know how to see the world differently, so he walked backwards to find out. He wanted to know how to become a gourmet, so he made his food fancy. Okay, he tried, alright? Give him some credit. Are you curious about what he can do for you? Now, ladies, I'm sure you want a guy who's confident, and that's just what David is. Just look at these levels of creative confidence. Went from never playing piano to learning a whole song. Went from Game Boys to fish bowls without any experience in making terrariums. Risking his entire reputation to throw a surprise birthday party for a teacher he doesn't know well, combined with the fact that he had no idea what his birthday is, just for the off chance to prove his ideas were unique. Man, that sounds really deep. David is confident in everything he does. From work to style, he's unafraid to step up and try for himself. Confident in everything, except women. David is deadly afraid of female reciprocation and enters an immediate state of nervousness and panic if one interacts with him, prompting an immediate fleeing measure. David is resilient, probably more resilient than any man you'll ever meet. When he couldn't find a goose, what did he do? Drove an hour and a half to a place called the Goose Coop and held a 50-pound stone goose while a 75-year-old store owner videotaped him. Resilient people get first place in goose chases, and last I checked, David is number one. Not to mention he went from this to this in less than 5 months. I mean, come on, females. What more can he give you? And if you still don't believe us, here's some real testimonies from his best friend.
David Taylor is an arrogant, egotistical ass.
You're stupid and poor, and your dogs smell, and you smell, and you have no fashion sense. Sorry, my phone just gave me a notification.
What warm words of kindness. So if you're not hooked on this almost perfect man, we don't blame you. I mean, seriously, this guy has nothing to offer to society. He's fat and tubby. He looks like a ball of lard got squeezed through a Play-Doh factory. His double chins look like high copies of Gex in them. He has sporting skills of a caveman in the face of one too. He sees a woman he thinks is attractive. His first instinct isn't to say hi, but rather to check the weather app in Pokemon Go. He's a sore loser, and his only accomplishment here is his rage-quitting speedrun record. He looks like if creativity gave up halfway, making a person and just said, make them tall, and forgot about the rest. He can kind of cook well, but since he's in college, saying that is the equivalent of saying you can scramble eggs or make ramen.